You ever need inspiration to do something fun at a bar or something a little bit different for a ceremony piece or an entrance piece? Just something that's really unusual when people come and say, maybe something really different. You're like, what does that mean? I hope I can inspire you to do something fun. I'm gonna make this. I made this cage a little bit bigger with the oasis, and I'm gonna put some branches in, and we're gonna do lavender or purple and lime green, and let's see where it goes. So I have these beautiful flat willow branches. So I thought they could be really fun to start up with. And when you do branches, this stick that has to go in foam, do it pointy. You can see that, pointy like this, because that means that it doesn't just go to one side of the foam. Very important. Put that in here. When I have such a big branch here, I actually like to tape these in, especially if they have to get in a truck and somebody has to take them somewhere, because you touch these branches. I'm sure we all tried that. You touch them, and they literally uh, come out. They come out of the foam. So if you give them a little like this, now they won't come out, right? Because now it's really sturdy in there. Because I put a piece of tape around the branch and then around the oasis. Put this one down here. Let's see. A couple more here. There, that gives sort of a good life into that. There, perfect. So let's see. I have green hydrangea, lavender, and green, and lavender roses, and snowballs. So with these hydrangea that has these long breaks, some of them have long breaks, it's okay to take some of these off and you can use them tight. I only do that when I do potty work because they otherwise they don't last if you send it to somebody's house. But for this here, it's okay. So let's try to start up there. My plan is to make a line of the lavender hydrangea and then do another line with the green. Hmm. There's a line. So let me try with the green. And I usually start up making the initial line and then fill it in because there's time you don't always know exactly how it's going to look like. I also have these beautiful snowballs that I maybe want to have coming out this way. Yeah, probably this way and in here. See how it's starting to build a little bit of shape here. I'm also trying to avoid not using too many hydrangea. Is that fine line between what budget you have too? So now I used up my quota for my hydrangea, and I'm going to fill it in with my, I have roses and snowballs that we want to make some lines with here. I take a lot of the leaves off, all the viburnum, because it makes them last a lot longer. Okay, so let's put some roses in now. See how that looks. Also, I had some of these hyacinths that I thought would be really fun to incorporate. So as long as they just touch the foam, uh, if I had to do these, if this year I had to go to a party, I would definitely do these here on site because they can be a little floppy. It's a good idea to put a stick in them, makes them strong, especially when you have to put them in foam. That adds a nice little contrast in the color. And then we have these beautiful lavender roses that I now think I like to put in with the green too. I think I want to have them come this way or this way. Let's see. Maybe they'll come out here. So we'll have them come through this way, but on a line like that. Let's try that. See how I do some deep and have some come out. It almost makes it look a little more interesting that they're not the same height. I'm going to take this out because I like to see the green in here too. We should have it here. See, I'm going to take this rose out and put it out on the outside here. just so that the branch get its own line there. The roses go in, come out. Happy with that. And on the back, you could put some greens, like just some regular greens. You don't have to put hydrangea. Depends on if it's a bar or something where people would actually, especially if it's a L bar, people do see it from the back. So always remember that. But otherwise, you don't need to cover up the back. It has to be covered with something, but it doesn't have to be hydrangea. I'm going to change this one. Because I like that this here is quite higher than this over here. That one off. And I think the last one I'm going to put in over here so it can hang down a little bit. Like that. I think this looks really interesting. You gotta watch your eyes when you're among these things. This would be really sort of a little bit of a fun, fun piece to make. And these pieces here, they really create a lot of conversation at a bar or something, and they really make a statement at the entrance. Like they do say hello, and that's sometimes way better to have one that's a little bit bigger instead of having 3 or 4 little bits everywhere. Have one big piece because that statement piece is something that everybody sees when they walk in or if they go to the bar or wherever you have it. Maybe it's for your house, but fun to do. Just think about different ideas so you have something to give to your customers when they ask for something different and fun. Definitely a good idea to do. This could absolutely be done in all kinds of colors. You could do it in white. You can. It could. This could be for a wedding, but if people want white, you can absolutely make it in white. And again, I'm trying to do it in lines and in groupings, and that's what I do a lot. And that's sort of in my wedding course and my beginner course. This is what I really teach a lot about, is how to do the lines so that you get more confident in making something that's a little more controlled and something that's a little more intentionally instead of just putting flowers everywhere. This makes it more interesting. Your clients are going to see it and you're going to be happy making it. So I hope you get a chance to make this here too.